came all the way back. Do you believe that? No. I'm skeptical as well, right? Especially because the guy who sold it to me made it very clear that there are no returns allowed on this boomerang. It's kind of weird for a boomerang if you think about it. Yeah. Anyway, that'll be for you, right? Whatever we think is blue in a moment, we're going to send out to our boomerang, okay? I also have an evergreen leaf from the Amazon. This is an evergreen leaf from the Amazon. What that means is even though it has been plucked from the Amazonian tree, it's always going to be this lovely green. It's never going to turn brown. Oh, and if you guys want to get one of these for yourselves, they come from the Amazon. Yeah, they come from the Amazon. Yeah, we're on the same page. We're actually not at cross purposes. Yeah, see Amazon? Yeah, I understand. That's why it never turns brown, because it comes from the Amazon. Yeah, we good? I can dive in the joke if you want me to. Yeah. Yes. What would you call this if it's not a leaf?
I would say it's a fake one.
That's fine. Can we all agree it's a fake leaf?
Yeah.
Can we move on with our day? Yeah. Excellent. So you're going to get the fake leaf, because it's not a real one. Whatever we think is green, we're going to send down to our Amazon. Okay? Okay. All right. So I was in Malaysia about 6 years ago now. When I was in Malaysia, I was able to capture a Malaysian yellow jacket. Now you guys might have heard of yellow jackets here, right? In Malaysia, they're like this big. I actually brought it to show you. If you want to see it, keep your eyes open. If you don't want to see it, close your eyes. Okay? This is a Malaysian yellow jacket. You can tell because it says made in Malaysia right there. That is for you. Right? And lastly, we have red. Red is the last color. For red, I have a magic stick, which many cultures use to rid their homes of evil. This rids your house of evil. Have you seen these before?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Have you seen these before? There's three in my house. There's sort of all sorts of evil stuff. That is for you. It's fairly clean. There you go. So we have all four colors there. I think we're good. If you were to flip the page for me, please, and hold it up in front of your face, and slowly look out at everyone, and give them all your best creepy eyes and a haunted house look. Look at it. That's good. There you go. Okay, that's good. All right. Nadia, I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Oh, that was nice. And out. Maybe through the mouth. Okay. And then hold the finger up in front of your face and take a look at this envelope. And I'm hoping that after a couple of moments of you start to get the feeling that whatever's hiding in there is either red or yellow or green or blue. When you get that feeling, let me know, and I'll give it to the appropriate person. What do you think's hiding in there? It's a 6-hour show, so you guys just sit down. Right? Okay. Don't open this yet, because we might want to swap around later. Just hold on to it right now. Mia, take a look at this one. It might be yellow, it might be blue, it might be green. What do you think's hiding in there? Blue? Okay, this is important. You're not reading any instructions anywhere, right? Like there's nothing written on there, on here. This is just coming in your head, yeah? Okay, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure we're confirming that's blue. Take a look at this one. Might be yellow or might be green. What do you think is hiding inside there? Green, awesome, that's for you. And that leaves this one, if you look in here and decide that it's yellow, that's fine. But if you think it's one of the other colors, let me know and I'm happy to trade. So you like that for yellow or should you trade? You like it for yellow? Okay, that's for you right there. Then all four of you hold your envelopes out in front of you like this. And Vio, I just want you to walk down the line and double check your work. Make sure you're feeling good about all those decisions. If you want to swap something around, you totally can. Otherwise, we'll keep on trucking.
I think they're all like.
You happy with it?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I don't think so. Well, we'll see. But you're feeling like you've got them already. Okay. All right. Yeah, can I have both of those? If I tear this envelope open and there is a red piece of cloth inside, you are going to give Vio all of you are going to give Vio a big round of applause because you got it right. Okay? But if I tear this open and there's not a red piece of cloth inside, we are not going to boo Vio. Okay? I like gesturing with this. We're not going to boo Vio. We're going to give Vio instead a little bit of pity applause. Like golf applause. Okay? We're open for red. High five. Okay? There's red piece of cloth inside here. Let's see how Vio did. And there's our red cloth. And you have to see. Thank you. Don't get cocky. Right? So here you go. Oh, that's fine. I'll take this one. If I turn this envelope open and there's a yellow piece of cloth inside, big round of applause, high five. 5. If there's not yellow, polite pity applause and no booing. Right? We're looking for a yellow piece of cloth inside here. Let's see how Theo did. It's yellow! Right. Very good. Okay. Theo, we're down to the last 2. I'm going to give you one chance. Would you like them to trade envelopes? Okay, this is exciting. If we tear these open and they're correct, that tells me there's some sort of connection between Theo and that painting of Sir Henry. But if we tear these open and they're backwards from what they should be, you are going to kick yourself forever that you didn't trade at the last minute. Are you sure you don't want to trade? Okay. How about I go blue and you go green? Okay? So can I have the blue, please? And can you hand that one off to Theo? Thank you. If I tear my envelope open and there's a blue piece of cloth inside, and if Theo tears that envelope open and there's a green, a fake green piece of cloth inside, that means that Theo got all of them correct. I'm looking for blue, you're looking for green. You ready? Tear it open. Reach inside, I'm looking for blue, you're looking for green. That's the green, that's the blue, that's Theo! You can all have a seat with mommy, round of applause. Nicely done. Pretty well. That's what she was doing. I'm surprised. By show of hands, who has watched the show Penn and Teller Fool Us? Has anyone seen that show? Oh, you have. Awesome. Very cool. I got a chance to be on that show a couple years ago, and I brought that painting along to show it to the host of the show. If you want to see it, there's a clip on YouTube. It was fun. So the next thing that I brought along to share with you is, I'm going to show you this first. This is a little wooden frame. This is not an impossible object. This is just something I made. A little wooden frame. And I need someone just to look at this and make sure there's nothing weird or tricky going on with it. Did someone want to sort of examine it? Yeah, maybe you can. Just take a look at it. Make sure there's nothing hiding inside. It's just 2 pieces of wood that have some hinges on the side, so it sort of opens and closes. The impossible object I brought along to show you next is this very special paper. This is very thin paper. It's almost like tissue paper. When I say tissue, I don't mean like kind of tissue, right? I mean like wrapping a present tissue paper. But it's very thin paper, and I wanted to make this one of a kind for today. So I thought what we would do is make a little drawing on this piece of paper. And that way we'll know that it's the only one like it in the world. But if I just put it on my hand like this, and if I use a marker to draw on it, it's totally going to bleed through and get on my hand. So what I found works well is if I have like a little wooden frame that's about this size, and that way it doesn't get on my hand. Does anyone have with them today a little wooden frame that's about this size? Who maybe can help us out? Oh, you did right there. Perfect. Come on, let's give a nice round of applause. Very good. I'm so glad you were here. You're going to stand right out there. Can I get your name, please? Brady. Nice to meet you, Brady. Brady, I'm going to place your paper inside the frame like that. I'm going to close it up. That is for you. In addition to the paper in the frame, I also brought along today a marker. This is not a normal marker. This is a magic marker. You guys heard of magic marker? Do you know what's magic about this marker? If I draw a mustache on Brady, it will never come off. We're not going to do that now. It is perfect. So that is for you. You make a little drawing, a little doodle design, whatever you want to do. And I actually brought along 2 pieces of the impossible paper with me today. I'm going to make a drawing for myself. And I'm trying to think about, because I'm the collector of the impossibles, trying to think of a collector sort of picture I can draw. I'm not a great artist. I can't do like a stamp album or a picture of Sir Henry. What was I thinking about the driver? Oh, what's the thing that Sherlock Holmes, yes, thank you, magnifying glass. I could probably draw that. If I draw like a circle with a rectangle under it, it'll kind of look like something you're collecting. So I'll draw a magnifying glass on mine so you know that it's, if you don't see magnifying glass, you'll know that it's Brady's. Let's touch base and see how Brady's doing. Very nice. Is that a nuclear reactor? A chef. That was my next guess. Are you finished? Actually, that's a great chef. Can you slowly show it around to everyone? That is Brady's chef right there. Awesome. And Brady, I'm going to grab your drawing. And we're going to make Brady's chef a little more area. Don't worry, Brady, behind you on the floor, there are 2 glasses. Can you pick up those glasses, please? Awesome. And you can stand back in your official spot. One of those is for you, and one of them is for me. Which drawing is going to be for me? That's for me? Okay, I'm going to leave your drawing in there. And you put your hand on top to make sure nothing happens to it. Great. Now it's my turn. I'm going to make a drawing of, what did we say? Magnifying glass. That's right. Now again, I'm not a great artist, so be nice to me. This looks kind of silly. But let's do like that. Point is, it doesn't look anything like a ship, right? So if you see this later, you'll remember that it was my drawing of the magnifying glass and not Brady's drawing of the ship, right? This is sprinkled up with little balls just like yours. I'm going to place it over here in my glass. And in just a moment, something impossible is going to happen. My drawing is going to float out of this glass. It's going to fly through the air. It's going to squeeze in between two of Brady's fingers. And on top of there. Two of Brady's fingers. And it's going to land inside Brady's glass. And as soon as my drawing lands in that glass, Brady's drawing is going to come shooting out through two different fingers, fly back through the air, and land in my glass. Would you be amazed if that happened? Yeah! Me too. Now I know that's a lot to keep track of, so real quick, let's recap. Thank you. At least 6 people have to laugh, or else I forgot to joke. Thank you 6 for being here. This is why I got up this morning. You understand what this is? So in order to make Brady, or in order to make my drawing start floating around, I'm going to treat my drawing like a hot air balloon. And so I'm going to do that by generating a little bit of heat underneath of it with a little bit of fire. But don't get excited. It's not going to be a big kind of fire. It's going to be a tiny little flame. But I do want to remind you guys that because this is real fire, if you want to go home today and try anything else from the show, if you want to make a painting and cut out the eyes and get your vision, go for it. But please don't go home and try something like this, because I would feel really sad if somebody got hurt because they were doing something they saw at the show. Okay? Make sense? Yeah? Thank you. So a little bit of fire is hopefully going to make a little bit of heat. It'll make my paper start floating and do all the stuff I talked about. But I have to be really careful, because this is very thin paper. And I'm going to be holding real fire to it. And if I hold the fire too close to the paper, it could catch the paper on fire. Yeah, but then you know what happens next? Is now there's a flaming fireball that's trying to squeeze in between Brady's fingers, right? And when you guys are here, like big Halloween here in the beautiful Brady Memorial Community Center, it'll kind of ruin the mood, you understand, right? Yeah. So we're going to avoid that if we can. I also don't know how fast this is going to go, so I want to wait until I've got everyone's eyes watching. So let me just check I've got everyone's eyes. Good. Good. Snapping, then pour them off. That's right. And great. Okay. Should be good. And on top, watch carefully. I don't know how fast it's going to go, so just keep an eye. As soon as I start to do Do I still have my eyebrows? Okay. Are you okay? Is something going to fly?
No. Wait.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Did that come? Oh, I guess it's a little piece of paper. I don't know. Is yours still in there? Yeah. Tell you what. Can you actually dump yours out into your hand? Let me take the last one. Can you carefully unfold your drawing? I'm going to unfold my drawing. We're going to see if that fire, my magnifying glass, and Brady's drawing of a shaft. Magnifying glass. Hold it up for something. No suspense. That's your up for Brady. Keep it up for Brady. All the way down, nice and quiet. The next thing that I'm going to do does not require a volunteer. Yeah. It's you. You're the chosen one. That is for you. Join me on stage. Give me a round of applause. Awesome. Come on, before you can stand right about that. What's your name? Maya is today's chosen one. It doesn't happen every show, but I'm glad someone here was chosen. Here's the deal. I brought 3 bells with me today, but there's something strange about it, Maya. Ring your bell again really nicely for me. Ring it nice and loud. Perfect. Now I'm going to trade with you. I will take that bell. You hold on to these 2 bells, and one in each hand, and ring those bells. Exactly. Those bells have actually, the clap part that moves has been glued in those bells. So the point is we have 1 bell that rings, and we have 2 bells that do not ring. Right? That allows us to do a sort of a guessing game here. Now, Maya, you are the chosen one, so you are always going to be correct at this. For everyone else, though, you're going to sort of play along with Maya. Maybe you can take a little step back here. That's right. Just want to make sure everyone over there can see. So right now, the bell that rings is in the middle. I'm going to mix them around, see if you keep track of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, now don't say anything. Don't say anything. If you think the bell that rings is nearest to Amaya, hand up. Who thinks it's in the middle? Who thinks it's nearest to me? Interesting. All right, but all that matters really is what Amaya says. Amaya, you think it's closest to you, in the middle, or closest to me? Closest to me is either Amaya's right. Of course, Amaya's right. Give Amaya a round of applause. So, you guys are clearly good. We have to go a little faster then this time. A little faster. Okay, perfect. Right. So, if you think the one that rings is nearest to Maya, hand up. In the middle? Nearest to me? That's hard this time. Maya, you think the one that rings is closest to you? Let's see if Maya's there. Of course, Maya's right. Give applause. Very good. All right. If you, Santa Claus? This is the wrong event for it. Oh no, that was just the guy over here. Anyway, if you think the bell that rings is nearest to Maya, hand up. In the middle. Nearest to me. Oh, I don't know now. Maya, where do you think it's nearest to me? Wait, which one? Oh, it's only going to be one. Which one do you think? You make your decision. You're not going to be wrong. We'll see. Nearest to me, see if Maya's right. Very good. That's right. Good. That means you guys have to go to round 2. Round 2 is behind the back. Behind the back means you have less of a chance of visually keeping an eye on it. Amaya, I want you to pick a loser from the audience. Raise your hand if you... raise your hand if you want to be Amaya's helper. You're just going to stay put, right where you are. But Amaya, pick somebody who's going to be a loser. Yeah, somebody who's not going to get this right. Amelia! Amelia, do you think it's... Oh, yeah. Do you think it's closest to Amaya, in the middle, or closest to me? In the middle? No, you're a loser, sorry. Maya, wait, do you think it's closest to you or closest to me? Closer to me. Of course, Maya's always great. Big round of applause. Very good. Here's what's crazy about this. Maya can even do this without these actual bells. Maya, I'm going to mix them around just like this. I'm going to set them down here. If you want to take a little step to your right there for me. Maya, I have some cards here. I want you to grab one of those cards for me. It's up to you. And Amaya picks the card that has the bell on it. Show everyone the card that has the bell on it, right? Now, maybe I could have just said, like, oh, it's in the middle or something like that. So here's what we have to do. Amaya, to actually test this, we have to do a blind taste study, a double blind study, right? Are you familiar with a double blind study? Here's the way this works. We start by getting a disinterested third party to help us. You look disinterested. Can you take those something for me and mix them around? Mix them around like that. But turn them face down. Can you turn them upside down for me? Thank you. And mix them up. And mix them so you don't know which order they're in. I don't know which order they're in. And Amaya, you definitely don't know which order they're in, right? And I want you to put them on the ground in front of you, please. And sort of make them a little row there, right? Just spread them out perfect. Amaya, I'm going to grab one with my foot without looking at the front. And Amaya, you're going to tell me, does this go nearest to you, in the middle, or nearest to me? Wait, where does this go? Does it go nearest to you, in the middle, or nearest to me? Nearest to you. Okay, we're going to put that one right there. Which, I'm going to grab this one next. Again, David mixed up. I don't know what's on the face. Amaya's not know. In the middle, or nearest to me? Nearest to me, perfect. And I will take that one. Very good. All right. Let's recap. These 3, we do not know which one has the bell. We do not know which bell rings. This is the final time we're going to see if Amaya was able to do it again. Does this bell ring?
No.
Can you pick up that card and show everyone? Is there a bell? Amaya has won the Nobel Prize. Sorry. Sorry. Does this bell ring? Amaya, pick up that card. Is there a bell on it? There's not a bell. Does this one ring? Yes, it does. Did Amaya get it? There's the bell. Give a round of applause for Amaya. You look fantastic. You can have a seat. Very good. Nicely done. Awesome. Well, the next thing that I brought along to share with you all this morning, I need a particular type of person to help me out. I need the sort of person who raises their hand before they hear what the requirements are. I need someone who's 12 feet tall and blue. Oh yeah, that's totally me. All right, hands down, hands down, hands down. Wait till you hear what the rules are, their requirements. This is going to be scary. This is going to be dangerous. I need someone who is very brave and preferably well insured, whose parent is not a lawyer. Those are the requirements. If that is you, hand up. I think it's going to be right here in the front. Big round of applause. Awesome. Your name is? Ari? Nice to meet you, Ari. Ari, I want you to hold up the finger, please. Good. That means Ari's enjoying the show. I've gotten the previous in the past. And Ari, I want you to point to that chair. I'm going to show Ari and all of you some stuff. This is the stuff. Not fingernail. Oh, shit. Ari, I'm not going to tell you exactly what this stuff is. I will tell you that this stuff comes from Venezuela. I will tell you that this stuff is very difficult to collect, and therefore is very expensive. I will also tell you, if Ari knew what I was smearing on that finger, you might not be happy with me. Let's say it's right there. Ari, if you had enough of this stuff that you could take a bath in it, you could then run into a burning building, you could jump into the mouth of a shark, and no harm would come to you. Because this stuff allegedly makes a person invincible. This little vial is all I have. Let's see if we can test it out. The first piece of the apparatus is known as the blade. Okay, now the blade is a piece of metal that's been riveted with those two rivets into this U-shaped wooden framework. A couple of things are important. First of all, it's not a sharp blade. I can go like this all day long, I can push it on, I can rub my finger on there, I'm not going to cut myself, okay? But equally important, if I grab that blade and try to move it, it does not move around. If you grab the blade on it, does it slide back and forth? Does it like pivot like this or anything? It's in there solid, right? Okay, so in addition to the blade, the second piece of the apparatus is known as the holder. Can you hold the holder for me? And slowly show it around to everyone. The holder has 4 holes. There are 3 round holes that are front and back, but then already you see the slot across the top. And that slot is big enough to accept the blade. And Ari, did you notice? See how the blade goes all the way through there? And Ari, did you notice that hole in the middle is not big enough for someone's finger to go in? Guess whose finger is going in that hole today? Yes. So, hold your finger out again for me, please. Is that the same one? Okay, so go this enough. Right. I'm going to raise the blade like this. Ari, you're going to rest your finger in there, and this is important. This is why we do it with Ari's finger, not mine. First, it's very easy. Ari, you can feel that, right? If I go like that and drop it back down, you sort of feel it, right? If I put a little bit of pressure there, that blade, or if I wiggle your finger, that blade is resting in the back of Ari's finger, right? Okay. On the count of 3, I'm going to jam this down. And you guys are going to see something you will never forget. In a good way, in a positive way. Actually, Ari, real quick, I have an idea. You can rise his hands right now. Can you take your left hand and go like this? I'm going to test Ari's reflexes. So when I tap your palm, I want you to like catch my finger, like grab it, okay? That was great. Let's do it a few times, okay? Open my nose. A few times. Okay, good. Back up. Here we go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, left hand out like that. This one here.
Vamos a essa bolinha.
All right, The next time you feel a fingertip touch your left hand, remember what we practiced, okay? Awesome. All right, on the count of three, here we go. 1, 2. Do you see anyone standing up to stop me? Like, I just started talking. If you saw this happening on the recording, you'd be ready to go, right? The fact that I have a microphone, I'm on screen, okay. You're not filming for insurance purposes, right? Actually, this guy. Okay? Okay. All right, listen very carefully. I'm going to pull your finger. Joel Parker. Got experience one time. All right, finger is still attached. Can you take your other hand and slowly slide it all the way out for me, please? Wait. Hang on. Just a moment ago, Ari, you felt the resting on top of your finger, right? Where do you feel it now? That's crazy. Pull the blade out, take a look at everything. Give Ari a big round of applause.
Is it Mama?
I don't know. I knew if I just kept doing that, eventually it was bound to work. So I was excited. So I have one more impossible thing I would like to share with you all today. Before we get to that, though, a couple of quick announcements, sorts of things. I know some of you already got on the way in.
It's watering hole.
If you guys would like to learn how to do a few amazing, impossible things, I brought along some of these cards. They're in a little wooden box near the umbrellas. You can grab one of these on your way home. They'll teach you 3 cool things, and I will tell you the